Hare Krishna, dear devotees, dear coaches, dear future coaches. I would like to give a brief explanation of a system of coaching that I mentioned to you before, and now I'm testing it and using it, and also I myself am being coached by this system. And I simply call it Gita Coaching 2019. After 18 years of calling my coaching Gita Coaching, I think I'm finally coming to a point where this coaching is really Gita coaching and really Gita based. And I called it Gita Coaching because it was coaching for devotees, and Bhagavad Gita is the basis for our lives. But if coaching is to be based on the Gita, then it means when you do coaching, you use the Gita for planning, you use the Gita for making conclusions, you use the Gita for perceiving the situations that you are facing in life, you use the Gita for solving your problems, and you use the Gita for actually for achieving your goals. So the role of a Gita coach is to facilitate devotees being coached and trained by Srila Prabhupada's and Krishna's teachings in the Bhagavad Gita as it is. And of course, you can also use other books and Srila Prabhupada's lectures, letters and conversations to find instructions that will help you in solving your problems and in achieving your goals. But the whole idea is to create a strong spiritual foundation for coaching. Sorry. So here are 5 steps that one can use when having a session. If a devotee or anyone has a problem or a goal, first, you can ask them or help them to define it in writing, write it down, and then read it to you or share it with you if they send you online. So you want to see what is their problem or a goal. You as a coach want to see what they want to discuss, what they want to deal with, what they want to work on. Then the next step is ask him or her to find quotes in the Bhagavad Gita as it is that could help him or her work on it. So quotes that are relevant. For example, if you find yourself being impatient, you can look and find all the quotes that are related to patience. And it may be 10, 20 quotes, and you read them. And then you can see how they are relevant to your issue, to your challenge that you are facing. So, these quotes form a foundation for your thinking and planning and perception of the problem or a plan or a goal that you want to work on. If your client or a devotee you're assisting is not able to find them, then you can help him. If you have a database, you know how to use the database. If you know how to use Vanipedia and how to search. And if you don't know, I can show you, I can explain to you how to do it. I will take time for this. So help him to find the quotes or teach him 1 time or 2 times how to do it, and then every next time they can do it themselves. And come to you with those quotes, and they can read them, they can think about them in your presence. And this is a powerful spiritual foundation for their coaching. So you can discuss how these quotes can help him work on the goal or a problem. And they can think in your presence, they can think about it, they can make notes. And I myself had an experience when I was working on one issue recently with a coach, and then I found almost every quote relevant in one way or the other for how I can approach this differently. And then the final step is that they will take action, and to help them to be more focused, you recommend them that they send you daily or weekly reports about their progress. They don't have to do this, but it's very, very helpful. You can recommend, and they can think about it. They can see if they understand how this thing can help them. And accountability to someone is helping us to focus better, is helping us to be more disciplined, more responsible. So these are 5 simple steps that you can use when you are coaching people with the help of the Bhagavad Gita. And to me, this is very exciting. And I have been talking to some other coaches. There is a devotee coach from Australia, or she's also using sometimes Bhagavad Gita. And I think every devotee who is a coach likes to do this because it's very exciting. It's based on the Bhagavad Gita, which is the foundation of our lives. So you can try this, and please don't hesitate to write me and share your experience. You can write me here on this Gita coaching group. Actually, no, you write me on my Gita Seva. I mean, you can write comments here under this broadcast post, but you can write me to my inbox or to my email, gitaseva108@gmail.com. And I would like to read your experience in using the Gita for coaching. So I wish you good luck, and Hare Krishna.